What's up, TikTok? So here we are, bedroom conversations. And yes, I got some good conversations for you guys because I had some good conversations today. And let me start off by saying people are a trip. Folks, if y'all think that women are messy, we have nothing on these messy ass men. Like we have nothing. Um, my husband and I, we got to talking about. We got deep. We got deep. We was talking about um relationships, and specifically, we were talking about what makes men cheat and why women cheat. And we were talking about how um women are not pleased and how a man, as long as he get his and he busts a nut or whatever, he's good. He's cool. But then he thinks that he did something because he thought he made that woman come. And I told my husband, I said 99.999% of us women have not had an orgasm. We're good at faking it and we fake it very well. He's like, what? He's like, for real? Now he was interested. He's like, tell me more. I said, you guys automatically assume that if you do X, Y, and Z and she's got off, you're good and she's good and everything else. And it's not. I said, because that's why for you guys, everything you see, it's always physical and it's always what you see. And it's always, how if you touch them right, so you think that they should be fine. For women, it's mental. That is why when you get in our heads and shit go left, we get crazy. If you get in our heads and shit go right, man, we loving you, we making your dinner, running your bath water, doing all of this shit because you have made us feel sensational. So he was just like more and more into this conversation. And I think more men and women, we all need to have this conversation because the one thing is communication. And I was telling him, I said, this is the reason why you have women, your woman cheat on you. And if you're an older guy and you have an older woman, she cheats on you with a younger guy. Because let me tell you something, these guys, younger guys today, is honey, they out there and they stalking us mamas, and not and it's not just for financial gain. It's because they like how we are in bed. They like how we teach them. They like, I've heard so many younger guys say, "Ooh, you get a grandma, you go get mamas know how to." What? Listen, did y'all hear that guy? He said the old coochie is like a cinnamon bun. You know that cinnamon bun, and even the plus size women, it's all warm and sweet and gooey and stuff up in here because we know how to take care of ourselves, and we know how to teach a man how to take care of us and not just thrust, because a lot of you guys thinking that if you just thrust on a woman and you do all this shit that and she comes because you think that she probably did, that you good, you big, king dingaling, and you're not, we just faked it, and everything. So more relationships need to have more conversations on, even the men. A lot of men say they go to a younger woman or another woman because she sucked dick good, and your girl can't do it, and this and that. What you have to know is not everybody is good in bed. Not everybody is is good being able to pleasure you. If you want it to be pleasurable, you have to tell your significant other how to pleasure you. Not only tell them, show them. Woman, grab his hand and show them how you want it and when you want it, the way you want it. And I guarantee you'll be more satisfied. Men, the same way. You have to walk that woman through how you want to be pleasured in order for you guys. And then sex will be, to get to that explosion point. And then you guys will the last thing that you would have to worry about is sex. it'd be a lot of other things in the relationship that you probably have problems with, but sex wouldn't be one of them if everybody would communicate more and say what it is they want and how they want it. So we gonna have some more conversations about that. Bedroom conversation. We got a lot. And then the next conversation I want to, what would you do? What would you do if you now got in this great relationship? You don't necessarily have to be married like moi, but you've gotten into this amazing relationship now, and then your exes popped up and called you. Not one, but two. What would you do? Especially if they say, I want to talk to you. I don't want us to be enemies. I don't want you to hate me anymore. But when y'all was going through what you were going through, they treated you like you didn't matter, like they didn't care. Well, guess what? That happened to me not once today, but two. Two of my exes popped up on the scene and said just that. And my first inkling was, what the fuck you want? Like, to cuss them out, act the fool, this and that. And then I said, no, I'm going to be ladylike. And I'm just like, what's up? What? And they were like, both of them was like, I really want to talk to you. You know, I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want us to have this, da 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 da. And can we have a conversation? And at first, the old me would have been like, nigga, fuck you. Like, move on. But the adult in me, that respectful woman, businesswoman in me, loving, caring, supportive woman in me was like, okay, I'll listen to them. Because sometimes you never know what went on in a person's life. Sometimes something could have just hit them. They could have got a shock to their system to where, or even they came to grips to God or whatever the case may be. And they just really need to like get that on their chest, get it off their chest. I'm sorry. Some people have to have closure. You know how, like that woman that can't move on into her next relationship because she went through so much in that last relationship and she hasn't had any closure. So I'm just like, okay, I'll listen. Let's see what you got to talk about and everything. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes, both of those conversations, and I'll let you guys know. So it's just a lot going on in these TikTok streets. Again, everybody's I've seen a lot of videos about the TikTok ban and how they don't. So many TikTokers don't want them to get rid of it. It's either here nor there for me. I go on YouTube rarely. I've been on a little bit more lately because I've been posting my TikTok videos over there as well. But I think all of these app platforms is very good for income, and a lot of people depend on it for their financial gain, to pay their bills, to take care of their families and everything else. And if we got rid of TikTok and YouTube and a lot of these other ones, a lot of people is going to suffer. And I think that's one of the reasons why the government and them don't want it anymore, because nobody's fucking going to work. Nobody's going to work. Nobody's buying houses and properties up there, because all you need is a little studio. All you need is a little closet, a corner somewhere. Pour your foam out, give your content, and you're going to have your check at the end of the month. And the government is not happy with that. So let me just tell you guys, make sure you have a second, third, even fourth financial income coming in, or business or something coming in case this shit goes. You still gonna be okay. You can never, us now, especially us Americans over here, you can't depend on just one income, because one income is not going to cut it. It's not. Stay tuned, you guys. I got to do part 3 of my messy women's video, and then we're on part 9 of Nigeria versus America. So you guys don't want to miss that. I got some great conversations that's going to be going on. Tune in, please share. And guess what? Mwah. I love you. God bless, and ta-ta for now.